Playoffs, round one continues. The Houston Rockets come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Utah Jazz. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
We're live from Houston, where the crowd is on their feet. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. You take a look at Houston. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first two games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose two in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Ingles outside with Favors at power forward. Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And it's Gordon missing. And here's Utah. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
No other way to put it. The defense was awful, completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
And you know, Greg, defense is a mindset, and they did not have that mentality that game. And the turnovers were a problem as well.
Now Harden following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell for three. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Rockets.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from three, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Mitchell kicks to Favors. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Ingles. Capella covering. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Ingles. Guarded closer. And they pick up 2.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Ball outside. Passes it to Capella. Over Gobert. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Paul.
Good concentration that time by Capella.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Gordon against Ingles. Gordon finds Harden. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You always got to track Harden, an elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Knocked away. The wide open look here for Ingles. Good on the three-point shot. Ingles has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mitchell against Harden.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Up top, Gobert, defended by Gordon. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Over Harden. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Paul. Back to Harden. The pass to Capella. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Now, here's Rubio. No points in the game yet for him. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, catching the defender slightly out of position that time. Rubio takes advantage, now goes to the line.
Utah shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Rubio.
You know, the thing about Rubio, Kevin, he's such an accurate foul shooter. That hasn't translated, though, to his shooting from the field.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them.
Well, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
Here's Harden. To the left wing. Here's Tucker. Oh, good with the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And favors kicks to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Harden against Mitchell. From deep Ingles. Harden grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Gordon, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. Gordon's got his first basket.
And Gordon's so efficient as a scorer, especially from the mid-range where he's almost automatic.
Capella against Gobert. Here's Favors. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Nice to see how easy he takes over games. Makes it look elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
Harden outside. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Gordon. Second chance shot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Gobert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes to Rubio. Shot on the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. And it's all knotted up. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ball against Rubio. Here's Tucker. Buries the long-range jumper. Tucker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
Tell you what, it does not matter who's shooting. The defense has got to be better at getting a hand up on long-range shooters. You've got to challenge the shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. He kicks it to Gobert. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Favors. Ingles in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ingles has got 8 points. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Paul kicks to Harden. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Now, here's Rubio. Mitchell outside. And the basket by Rubio.
This is what Rubio gives you. Effort combined with skill. Able to finish through contact.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
For the Rockets, House is checked in, and it's Green in for Paul. The Jazz also changing it up. Crowder, he's checked in for Favors. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Korver in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Gordon. Outside, Green. Another miss by Houston. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. O'Neal passes to Crowder. That gives them the lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gordon kicks to Green. Capella inside. O'Neal's there. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Rubio outside. Here's the 3. Korver, no luck. Rockets trail. Harden outside. Gets a very good look and converts. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Rubio finds Crowder. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gobert with the bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Utah. On the wing, Korver. Rubio with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Green. Harden's got 9.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
O'Neal against Green. Korver passes to Gobert. Fires the 3. And Kyle Korver gets the 3. Korver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Korver's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Here's Harden, and he banks in the layup.
He's so good at making the defense feel and look helpless. Even when they're right on him, Harden finds a way to make defenders look silly at times.
Now here's Gobert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. O'Neal against Green. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Fareed's checked in for Clint Capella. Korver against Gordon. And there's the pass to Harden. No good from outside.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the first one drops.
You know, what's most impressive about Harden to me is his versatility as a scorer. I mean, he's a remarkable combo guard with great size and strength and very efficient on the offensive end.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Utah trailing here. And Rubio kicks to Crowder. O'Neal against Green. Now, here is O'Neal. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. off the inbound.
And when Faried is active on defense, he makes an impact now. Needs to be more consistent on this end.
Here's Green. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the three ball, the long-range shooting.
Free throw drops for Green. Jazz trail by 4. Rubio finds Crowder. Now O'Neal. Outside Korver. Pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He misses the free throw. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for O'Neal. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. A shot by Harden, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Korver kicks to Gobert. Sefolosha passes to Korver. Now Crowder. Passes it to Sefolosha. But they get it back. Gobert finds Sefolosha. Out to the wing. Bounce pass, Rubio. The three. And it's Thabo Sefolosha with the three. Sefolosha's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Harden. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead, leading by just 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
It's very lucky to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Grinding away down low, man. Just filing them down. Love the bully ball method. Paying off well.
So on the floor for Utah, Crowder is the 4 and Gobert is the 5. Ricky Rubio is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Sefolosha in at the 3 spot. Now here is Sefolosha. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Crowder. Kicks it out to Rubio. Pass to Crowder. From past the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, I think the defense got really lucky there. I mean, you can't afford to give up wide open shots from deep.
Good on the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
The Jazz have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Korver against Rivers. Crowder from outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Rockets. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Good D by Mitchell.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Dishes it to Gobert. Cephalosha kicks to Gobert. Outside Korver. Jazz passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. And the Jazz another 3.
And Korver has made a living out of hitting that 3 ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game.
Here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From 12 feet out, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Korver against Rivers. Lets it fly. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Capella kicks to Paul. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And the jumper is good.
Well, it would be fun to check the number of points that Paul has generated running the pick and roll throughout his career. It's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
Now here is Cephalosha. Back to Korver. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tell you what, you've got to get to Korver right away. This guy has unlimited range and a lightning quick release.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. And the Jazz with some changes. Favors comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles in for Jay Crowder. Both free throws good from Korver. Rockets trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rivers in the corner. There's the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Utah the other way. The pass to Cephalosha. Feeds to Mitchell. Outside for Korver. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Favors in the post. Capella covering. And that one's good by Favors. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 5-point game. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Green inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. Comes up empty down low.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Here's Paul. Derek Favors making his last shot. Capella kicks to House. That one falls. House has got his first points in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Passes it to Ingles. Mitchell with it. Pass to Cephalosha. Just 5 on the clock. Over Green. Cephalosha misses.
And, you know, he's yet to hit another three after nailing one in the first, but I don't think that's going to stop him from shooting.
And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Favors. Kicks it to Cephalosha. Mitchell against Paul. Mitchell outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And here's Cephalosha for 3. No good on the shot. Rockets trail by 5. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Utah has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Favors. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul against Mitchell. Paul passes to House. Rivers with it. The pass to House. Capella against Korver. And it's Capella missing. Utah leading by 3. Cephalosha with it. Outside for Korver. Pass to Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one. For Utah, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Gerald Green. Gordon comes in for Austin Rivers. And it's Harden in for Chris Paul. And Mitchell drops them both. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Unloads from 13. And it's Capella missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Favors after Clint Capella's miss. 4 on the shot clock. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Here is House, guarded by O'Neal. And it's Gordon missing. Utah leading by 5. The feed to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now, here is O'Neal. He's tightly guarded. The drive by Mitchell. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For Utah, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Houston making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Ricky Rubio checked in for Kyle Korver.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Harden. He's got 13. And the dunk by Capella.
You know, looking more active and engaged on the offensive end. I like seeing this from Capella.
Rubio finds Favors. Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah. Rockets trailed by 6. At the elbow, Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I've got a word for Harden. It's indefatigable. Say that real fast, which basically means he's tireless. Even when he's carrying the whole offense, he's got great energy and stamina.
Favors, and he uses the glass on the layup. Favors has got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Gordon kicks to Harden. Fires the 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Now you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hand.
Tipped away. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Fareed's checked in for the Rockets. Utah also making some changes. Gobert comes in for Derek Favors. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Joe Ingles. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Tucker dishes to Shumpert. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Rubio, good look. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Rubio's got 9 points.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
On the wing, Harden, covered by Rubio. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from James Harden.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Now here's Gobert. No points in the game yet for him. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Over Fareed. Nice shot by Gobert. Now Harden. And here's Gordon. Tries a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shot.
That free throw, no good.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Rubio. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. The dish to Mitchell. Some solid defense from Faried.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Mitchell. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
Man, when he's got the height advantage down low, it's over. Forget about it. It's a wrap. You got to send more help if you're the defense.
Here's Harden. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rubio finds Crowder. The Jazz working the ball around now. Nice shot by Gobert.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Rubio against Harden. Eric Gordon on the wing. Puts up a 3. That shot missing.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for Utah, they've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And, Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Greg, simply spectacular. I mean, the defense just hasn't been able to find an answer for his outside shot.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. The Rockets trail. Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Gordon in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. From 10 feet out, good as the jump shot falls. Gordon's got the first points of the second half here for Houston. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. To the paint, looking for Gobert. He gets it there, and he makes that one. And the Jazz lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
But they'll get another chance. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. Capella kicks it to Tucker. Back to Capella. Gordon dishes to Harden. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Great communication on the alley-oop. And now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harden can't hit.
And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
And the basket by Ingles.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Paul outside. He kicks to Capella. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rubio the pass to Favors. Mitchell dishes to Ingles. Six to shoot. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah leading by 4. The drive by Mitchell. Rubio outside. And Favors kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Ingles. Mitchell outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 12.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Harden draws the double. Paul finds Harden. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rockets trail by 7. Harden kicks to Paul. He feeds it to Capella. Over Gobert. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Utah. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Mitchell's shot is good.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now a timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Paul against Rubio. Pass to Tucker. Outside Gordon. Paul against Rubio. Paul kicks it to Tucker. The Rockets with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Favors passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Harden for the three. Offensive rebound, a second chance effort, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Utah.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
A free throw drops for Gobert. A different look for Utah. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Joe Ingles. Korver comes in for Mitchell. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Paul with the ball for Houston. Down by 12. Kicks it out to Harden. The Rockets again can't hit.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Neto finds Gobert. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Neto, the pass to Favors. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. Tucker's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Gordon. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
I like how Gordon stays low to the ground, keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside and excellent finishing at the basket.
Here's Neto, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one's good by Favors. Favors got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Korver against Harden. Kicks to Paul. Here's Tucker. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Jazz leading by 12. Neto, the pass to Gobert. The three from Korver. The Rockets pull it in.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harden, no good.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Now here's Favors. Harden missing his last shot. Over Gordon. Favors can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 12. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Covered by Sefolosha. Harden against Korver. And Tucker has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Tucker's got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets. And the Jazz call time here. So for the Rockets, House is checked in, and it's Green in for Eric Gordon. Jay Crowder's checked in for Utah. Royce O'Neal comes in for Cephalosha. O'Neal misses.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Outside, House. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right wing. Crowder kicks to O'Neal. Capella against Crowder. Nice ball movement by Utah. The pass to Favors. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Flips it up off the inbound. Rockets trailed by 9. Pass to Rivers. He kicks it to House. And the 3 off target. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Passes it to Favors. O'Neal against Green. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder with it and guarded by Capella. Favors and Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Rivers. Another miss by Houston.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Neto. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Crowder from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Jazz lead by 14.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Now here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Free throw good, Green. Kenneth Faried's checked in for Capella. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Favors. He's got 10. Neto surveying the floor. Over Faried. Neto can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 13. Now here's Rivers. Outside, Green. Faried at the elbow. Shoots over Korver. The Rockets with another miss. Utah leading by 13. O'Neal inside, guarded by Harden. Neto finds Crowder. Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Neto. Here's Favors. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Favors got 6 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Korver. Harden missing his last shot, and the basket is good. That's 12 points for Kyle Korver.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Neto, guarded by Harden. Outside, Crowder fires from deep, and Utah another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here is House. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And hate to make a mistake there, have to stay focused.
Greg, I think they're just giving the game to him at this point. Can't make those kinds of errors.
Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Cephalosha comes in for Kyle Korver. Neto kicks to Crowder. And the pass to Cephalosha to the inside. Here's Gobert. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rockets trailed by 20. At the elbow, Harden. To halt the run, 2 points, that one goes. Harden's got 26.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. And so in the game for the Jazz, Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. Crowder is the 4 and Gobert is the 5. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Here's Paul. And that one is good.
And his handle's simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level. Cutting and carving his way wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
Now here's Crowder. Mitchell outside. Shoots from 12. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Jazz lead by 20. And it's Paul with the ball for the Rockets. And Fareed kicks to House. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And it's Paul penetrating, and the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Boy, the floor awareness of Chris Paul. Gotta respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
Now here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
I tell you what, he's doing his best to contribute, but he's been out of sync, out of rhythm. Luckily, his team still is in front.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Green. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Rubio with it. Chris Paul covering. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Fareed. That shot off. And Utah the other way now. Here's Rubio. And that one goes long. Rockets trail by 16. Paul right side, puts it up. The Rockets with another miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Gordon over to help. And stolen by Gordon. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Jazz leading by 14. Utah calls timeout.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Ingles is checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told him one thing. He said, no mistakes from here on out. We've got a good lead. Don't take chances. No dumb fouls. Smart basketball the rest of the way, guys.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Paul with the ball. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You know, Capella, one of the very best in the league at getting out of the screen and getting to the right spot.
Paul against Rubio. Mitchell outside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Paul against Rubio. Pass to House. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Kicks it out to Paul. It's over Rubio. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Fareed. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right, Greg. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Ingles passes to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell outside. And it's Rubio penetrating.
Making a concerted effort to attack. Rubio draws contact. He'll go to the line.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. And so it's Houston with it. Now Paul. In the corner, it's Gordon. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. Utah leading by 13. And here's Rubio. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer on the way. Hits the three-point bomb. Rubio's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
Yeah, a little mano-mano, back and forth. Guys going at each other, giving this game a little bit of edge and personality. I like it.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Mitchell dishes to Rubio. Passes it to Crowder. Mitchell outside. Back to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's a 16-point game. Tucker finds Shumpert. Back to Tucker. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Utah leading by 13. Here's Rubio. The teardrop falls in.
Yeah, right over the top. Rubio surveying the situation. Just takes what the defense allows.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Falling into a two-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. Paul passes to Faried, and it's slammed in by Faried.
Boy, a remarkable athlete is Kenneth Faried. You throw a pass anywhere near him, and he'll finish it off in style.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, you know what, Greg? To me, it looks like they packed it in and just kind of given up.
And he gets the bucket.
Taking the hit like a champ, the muscular Faried is outstanding at playing through and pushing through contact.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Pass to Favors. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Here is Harden. Derek Favors making his last shot. Pocket 6. Paul kicks to Gordon. Misses the 3. Utah leading by 16. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Clint Capella with David Aldridge.
The guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. And the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. And for a team that's gearing up for the playoffs, this could make things very difficult going forward. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gordon, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Now, here's Rubio. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston making a switch. House is checked in. So it's Utah now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Paul outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Houston.
And you know, with Paul, his competitive drive really exceptional. He wants to be one of the all-time greats, and he's got a great winning mindset.
Now, here's Rubio. Now, here's Mitchell. Rubio, the pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And Harden comes to help. Inside, here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
I think that's a critical timeout too, Kevin. I mean, they need to find a way to slow him down, shut him down, because he's tearing them apart right now.
Nene, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Rockets trail by 13. Harden outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Rockets making a change here. Clark's checked in. Free throw drops for Harden. Here is Rubio. He kicks it to Gobert. Harden against Mitchell. Outside Favors. Jazz passing it around. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Mitchell against Harden. The drive by Mitchell. Paul outside. A floater, and it's good on the way up. Paul's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
Can't fault the defense there. I mean, Paul is just a crafty finisher inside.
Mitchell against Harden. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closer. Good work defensively by Harden. Now the pass to Clark. Here is House. Paul surveying the floor. Lets it go with a three. Tucker can't get it to go. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Rubio with it. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it to Favors. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Harden. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's Utah. They're leading by 8. Poke loose. Paul with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls on him.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Paul nails both of them. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there. The first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 8. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden's shot is good.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Shooting 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten everyone that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And so it's Utah with the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.